The silence of God can feel louder than thunder. It can sit on your chest in the middle of the night, like a weight you cannot remove. You pray with tears in your eyes. You ask for direction. You ask for healing. You ask for help paying the bills. You ask for one sign that heaven has not forgotten your address. And what comes back? No clear answer. No open door. No change. And in that silence, dangerous thoughts begin to whisper. Maybe God forgot me. Maybe I'm not important enough. Maybe I ruined everything. Maybe He listens to others, but not to me. But what if the silence of God is not rejection, but preparation? What if the quiet season you hate the most is the season where He is doing His deepest work? Because one of the hardest pains in the Christian life is not suffering itself. It is suffering while heaven seems silent. Pain with purpose is bearable. Pain without explanation feels unbearable. You expected comfort. You got waiting. You expected movement. You got another morning with the same problems. You expected the mountain to move, but everything stayed still. Yet throughout Scripture we see the same pattern again and again. God often works in silence before He moves in power. Think about Joseph. Betrayed by his own brothers, sold as a slave, falsely accused, thrown into prison. For years, there was no explanation, no rescue, no justice, just silence. Can you imagine his prayers? Lord, you gave me dreams. Why am I in chains? But while Joseph heard silence, God was building strategy. God was positioning nations. God was forming characters strong enough to carry influence without being destroyed by it. What looked like delay became destiny. Say that again in your spirit. What looks delayed may already be designed. Think about Abraham promised a son, then waited decades. Think about David, anointed king, then chased through caves. Think about Job, faithful, yet sitting in ashes asking questions. The Bible is not a book of instant gratification. It is a book of people who met God in seasons where answers were scarce. So if you are in a silent season right now, hear this clearly. You are not abandoned. You are in biblical company. Now here is the mistake many people make. They assume silence means absence, but a teacher is silent during the test. A builder is quiet while laying foundation. A surgeon may be silent during the most delicate operation. Silence does not equal inactivity, and God's silence does not mean God has stopped working. Behind scenes, you cannot see, He may be moving people, closing dangerous doors, breaking hidden chains, protecting you from what you begged for, preparing something you are not ready to carry yet. Wait. Let me ask you something important. If God answered every prayer immediately, would you still want Him? Or would you only want His gifts? That question reveals many hearts, because sometimes we don't seek God. We seek outcomes. We want the relationship, the promotion, the healing, the money, the relief. And none of those desires are, but sometimes God allows silence, because He wants to give you something greater than the thing you requested. He wants to give you Himself. Look at real life. Someone prays for a relationship and hears silence. Years later, they realize that person would have shattered their peace. Someone begs for a specific job and hears silence. Later, they discover that job would have consumed their family, their health, and their faith. Someone prays to escape pain immediately, and hears silence. Later they become the person who can comfort everyone else because of what they survived. What we often call neglect was protection. What we call delay was development. What we call silence was strategy. Even Jesus experienced this mystery. In Gethsemane, he prayed in agony. He asked if the cup could pass. The night stayed quiet. On the cross he cried, my God, why have you forsaken me?" And in that moment, it looked like silence had won. But through that silence, salvation was being accomplished. The silent tomb of Saturday was the bridge to the resurrection of Sunday. So if God feels silent in your life right now, the story may simply not be finished yet. Silence is not the last chapter. So what do you do when God seems silent? You keep praying. Even when it feels dry, you keep reading His Word. Even when emotion is absent, you keep obeying what He already said. You keep thanking Him for what He has already done. You keep showing up, because silence reveals whether your faith depends on feelings or truth. And here is the truth. God is near to the brokenhearted. He does not sleep. He does not forget names. He does not lose count of tears cried in private. Sometimes heaven is quiet because roots are growing deeper than branches can show. Sometimes God whispers before He moves loudly. Sometimes He is closest when He feels farthest. So if you are in a silent season, do not confuse stillness with abandonment. Do not mistake delay for denial. Do not assume nothing is happening because nothing is visible. The same God who watched over the silence of the tomb is watching over you now. He has not lost sight of you. He has not forgotten your prayers. He has not ignored your tears. He is preparing a sunrise you cannot yet see, a breakthrough you cannot yet imagine, an answer that will arrive at the perfect time. He is working in the dark, working in the quiet, working in the waiting, working in the not yet. So stay faithful, stay steady, stay close. Keep praying when you feel nothing. Keep trusting when you see nothing. Keep walking when you understand nothing. Because one day, when He speaks, when He moves, when the door finally opens, when the reason becomes clear, you will look back with tears in your eyes and peace in your heart, and realize He was working the entire time. If this message spoke to you, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and join us on this journey of faith. This is the narrow way. Keep walking, even in the silence.